back to another episode of Chelsea's Kitchen, and today we're going to do a really simple gluten-free almond flour cookie. Half a cup brown sugar, 8 tablespoons butter, 2 cups almond flour, half a teaspoon baking powder, 1 tablespoon vanilla, melted chocolate optional. I really like this recipe because it's really simple. Like I said, there's no flour in it and they're really quick to make. So I'm just gonna get right to it. I'm just gonna add my butter. It's actually, it's not melted, it's just softened. So I'll just add that. And I'll add the sugar. And I'm just gonna beat these two things together for about a minute. I'm just gonna add the vanilla. And I'll add the flour. Just add everything. I'm just gonna blend it till kind of a dough starts to form. So right now I have my chocolate melting on my stovetop just under some boiling water. I mixed everything together and it's kind of a dry, kind of almost like a dough. So what I'm gonna do is just squeeze them into little balls and put them on my baking sheet. This recipe is nice and quick. You don't have too much time to bake. Sometimes I find if I don't have a lot of time during the day to bake, or I'm busy and Isaiah's taking a lot of my attention, I like getting everything ready to go in the morning. I'll have all my ingredients measured out, and then when Isaiah's napping, or if I have some time before or after dinner, then I'll do my baking. It just kind of makes it a little bit easier. Sometimes I find this recipe to be a little bit dry, so if you wanted to add a little bit more butter, then go for it. So also, if you're noticing it not staying really together that well, you can always add an egg. Sometimes just adding an egg helps it bind together a little bit better. But these ones seem to be sticking good. I also like to push them down with a fork. And I just like to dip my fork in water. This just helps it to not stick to the fork. Sometimes these cookies split, so I'm just gonna kind of put them back together by dipping my finger in water. I mean, it's not a big deal if they do. Totally all good. So my oven is preheated at 350 and I'm gonna stick them in for about 9 to 10 minutes. And that's it. So I'm just melting my chocolate on some boiling water I have in my pot. We don't have a microwave, so this is how I do it, but I have tried a microwave before and I never have luck. So this way of melting chocolate I find is good because you never burn it. It's just melted with steam, so it's a really good way to do it. So the timer just went off and I'm just gonna pull them out, and don't be too alarmed. They're not the most beautiful cookie, but trust me, they taste good. And a little secret is, if they don't look good, cover them with chocolate. It always works. I never have a technique to doing this. I just like to wing it. Not to be too fancy. I also like dipping them in chocolate, so they're half dipped. one of those that just always say you can never have enough chocolate. So the chocolate's almost cooled, but I'm just gonna dive in anyways because I'm actually really hungry, so. Oh my. These cookies are so soft. And if you're like me, they didn't turn out the best, so sprinkle some chocolate on top. They look great. Okay, these cookies, trust me, are delicious. I'm gonna eat it. Wow. I don't think you'll be disappointed with these. They're really easy, don't take too long, and they're, trust me, so good. They're a real crowd pleaser, I think. Thank you so much for joining me on another episode, and I hope to see you next time.